Dogs here.
Good, good.
We can take the hot dogs out, put them in a bun, put your mustard and ketchup in them, and you're all set. And again, while you're driving, you can cook your whole dinner on the manifold of the car.
Oh, terrific.
So, anyway, I'll put those there.
Have you actually done this?
I have. I cook hamburgers. I figure hamburgers are 7 miles per side, and you're all set. And I wait for the police to stop, and I say, you know, my hood's open, and can I help you, ma'am? I say, no, sir, I'm just cooking my hamburger. You know, it's faster than those fast foods.
Yeah, well, and then he says, how come you're going so fast? I says, hey, I want a medium well.
That's,
you know?
What is this?
Can you believe this? I have
Those
taken
are eggs on there, you guys.
That's right. I took a couple of eggs and just took a pin.
Hey, I think there's water here.
Yeah. And I poked both ends of this, and then I slid it on the stick. For kids, they're fascinated with this. This will keep them busy for 15 minutes.
Egg
I'm
over
fascinated.
You can cook. Actually, when you cook,
What a great idea.
when you do cook outside, you want to stay away from the flames. You do it on the coals, but that's all we have today. It's just
All right, now,
Yeah,
would you-
turn it over. I like mine over easy.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
You take care of the eggs.
Maybe
I
scrambled.
don't know how you get them on there without them cracking, but I
Isn't
guess
that
there's that
great?
mucus
Just have
lining
to-
in there that holds
Well,
the shell together.
I poked a hole in there and just
Yeah.
slid it on a little stick. I
That's
willowed the stick
great.
down.
Isn't that a terrific idea?
If you
Now, what
forget
else?
your frying pan, take a coat hanger and open that up so it looks like this, and you make the long stick like this. Then the next thing I did was cover it with aluminum foil like this,
Yeah.
and then tuck the foil underneath on this side. I found a stick with a hole in it, and I poked it up in there so I have a frying
Oh,
pan
my
with a
gosh.
handle on
Look
it.
at that. Is that
Isn't that
great?
good?
Wouldn't this be fun, Dana?
Oh, yeah. I
And
love
another
this.
one is to take a forked stick if you forgot a frying pan and then put the foil over that if you didn't bring a coat hanger. And again, I've been out fishing, so I brought back a little bit of trout. So you can
This
have
is great.
a nice,
It'll sort of simmer in its own juices
that's
there.
right.
Now,
And
excuse
it works
me,
really good.
But
What's
Diane,
with the shovel?
The
what is
shovel,
this?
shovel, well, I'll tell you what I did was take the shovel and you cover that, you clean it off and cover it with aluminum
Let me
foil.
try this.
And then you've got hamburgers on
look
there.
at this. And you guys, look.
Don't hold
you
it.
can flip them.
That's right.
You can make pancakes.
Don't hold the middle thing, though. It'll get hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I have another one I've been hiding over here. This
Now-
has not been
this
where
looks
you
Art
think it's
Deco.
been.
Now, I'd say you better have a new
You
pitchfork.
got to have a new pitchfork.
You have to have a new pitchfork, but you can make shish kebabs.
Because you
can make
never
hot
know
dogs.
where your pitchfork has been.
That's right.
This is
Nobody
also
will
something
forget.
nice to carry around in the trunk of the car, too.
Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Well, you
All
hold
right.
that and kind of roast that.
Now, wait a
Gary.
minute. What
at this.
happens?
Shish
What
kebab
happens
and
if
hot
you're
dogs.
out and you've forgotten one of the most essential items, and that is a match?
A match.
Or something like this fire.
That, or even if the wind is blowing so hard you can't light your match. Sometimes it blows the match out.
Yeah.
You take two batteries, line them up together like they go into a flashlight. And
Any
it can be
size,
any
or does it-
size.
okay.
Can be any
And you
size.
take steel wool.
You take a real fine, this is double outer, finer steel wool, put it on the bottom, brush that
Watch this.
across the top.
Look at this.
Is that something?
That is
Go, Dian Thomas! Every time we do a spot with Diane, she always has this great finish, and today is no different. I want you to
Yeah.
take a look at this. Now, explain.
This is a
explain what this is.
Dingle roaster and
This
the
is a-
a
Pioneers.
what? Wait a minute. This is a
dingle.
what?
Dingle Fangle roaster.
Dingle fangle?
roaster.
Yeah.
Explain
Dingle
explain
fangle.
the mechanics.
Okay,
of this.
what happens is the flames would be coming up here, and as the flames come up,
Boy,
they
you're
catch,
talking
the
about going on a
heat catches
fishing
this,
trip.
and as it rotates around, it turns the chicken. And this is with an old Pioneer method. So you need
Look
a
at
coat
that.
hanger here, a wire coming off
Yeah.
from a stick here, and then hook this so that this side balances this side, and as the hot air currents come up, it causes this to turn, which then causes the chicken
You've
underneath
actually
to turn.
seen this done? It
I've
does,
actually
it works?
done this one, and it works. And see,
That
so
is
it turns the
amazing.
chicken around and
And then
roasts
they
it.
did this back in the West.
They did it in the
Wild,
West.
wild
Yeah,
West.
yeah.
That is great.
And also, you get your pretty big fish with this, too, you know.
Let me run over here and get you some hot rocks.
Okay, be careful.
Okay. Come on over here.
right.
This is a hot flat.
This is really
Gather around the
really hot.
campsite, doll.
Yo.
Sit down here.
And then what you do is you get a nice flat
It's
rock.
hot. It's
Isn't
hot,
that
guys.
hot?
Yeah, I can feel it.
I cleaned it off and
Yeah.
we've got it really hot. Do you believe that?
Wait a minute.
Can you guys hear that? This is unbelievable. It's really cooking.
Isn't that fun? I'll tell you. If you don't have it, you find it out in the woods and you make a great time. I have a
You
flat
do.
rock. Don't use a limestone or something that has moisture in it because it will maybe it
Rob
may
said
pop.
if we got lost in the wilderness with you, we'd come back 20 pounds heavier.
Oh,
That's what he
listen.
said.
There you go.
That yum, yum.
Great.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
but doesn't
fun?
the rock hurt your digestion?
No, you eat the eggs and bacon. You can have the rock and we'll eat the eggs and
You
bacon.
got it.
Talking about showers, though, you really can have a shower when you're outside. I did bring along a shower, and this is, you may have seen this as your weed killer at home.
Yeah, I've killed a lot of weeds with one of those.
If you buy a brand new one, never use it for chemicals and just use it for outdoors. You've got a great, you've got a great shower.
Oh, you're no kidding. You know what else? If on a real hot day, you know, or if
It
the
is.
kids are like
Yeah.
really bored, you know,
You could.
just let them have
Here,
it with it.
wake up,
That's
okay?
right. Time to get up. Your dad says, get out of bed.
When you are camping, you're going to need a room to take the shower in. And
Well,
so
that's
what
right.
I brought along my room to take a shower. I turned an umbrella upside down, as you can see. The distance between the prongs on the umbrella and the holes in the shower curtain are exactly the same. So you
It's
go
a
all the
cabana.
way around.
Isn't that
Throw a
great?
rope up over a tree, come down, hook this up, and then for all you women that just like to get away from everybody, this is where you go. Yes, yes. That is a great shower, but this is wonderful. And
All right, let's get into some Halloween ideas.
well,
Good to
tell
keep up.
you, thank you. The yard is the place to start.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and go out and enjoy the trick-or-treaters as they come. First of all, start with your lamppost, and let's go over here. I mean, it's a witch. We've turned our lamppost into a witch.
And it took hours to get my
I mean,
hair this
your
way.
hair is
It's just incredible.
That is just rope. Notice this is a pickle jug here, and then a little bit of material that you may have left over here, some black material on the legs. Aren't those fun?
Oh, this.
And I think,
You
yeah.
just stuff these legs. You could
Stuff
stuff
those with,
pantyhose or something as
You
well,
sure
though,
could,
right?
and they would work really good. Let's see if the witch won't turn on. We'll turn on the light. Ah, see how fun that is?
Ooh,
Look at that.
What
So
a
that's your
lovely
lamp.
glowing complexion she
That's
has.
right.
What
And
you
then
got
I have a
for
little bit of
hands here?
hands or gloves, yes.
And
there's
what's
some noise
what's
effect if you'll
this?
turn that on.
Hmm.
That goes underneath
Okay.
or behind the witch. And you're all set.
Oh, that's scary.
Isn't that fun? You just put the put it right behind the witch and you've got it all set.
Hey, and it's a good way to save on candy, because no one's going to come to the door. Let me tell you.
Right. The next one, maybe you've seen these, Suzanne, on
This was me before my thigh master.
yeah. Maybe you've seen this one on lawns. This is the garbage bags that you buy in the grocery store, just like this. They're lawn bags.
You're
You can put them in.
kidding.
So I actually took this, and let me just show you what we did on this one. I took the bag, so you can see here. Then on the bottom part of it, I cut the little legs here and put tape on them. I put the tape on first, you know,
Yes.
the packing tape. Cut those out, and then on the sides, again, I cut the arms, and on the top, I put tape here. As you can see right here, we have tape all the way around and ran a casing, a little rope around
Yes.
it.
So
to tie
that's
that
what
on.
ties around its neck.
Ties around the neck, and that's it. That is so easy. And this
Oh
one
my
right
goodness!
here,
And then stuff it with newspapers
stuff it with
here.
newspapers, and again, a piece of felt right here on the side, and we glued
This
it.
isn't
taped
really
it
your
underneath.
body here, is it? Huh? No.
And he is all set. Isn't this something?
Yeah.
We've taken and make the lips out of it, and then if you put a little bit of lemon extract onto that, just before you do it, we have it on ice cream. You can light that,
And it's sort of a celebration.
and you have hot lips.
I love it.
I have hot lips
That
for
is
you!
very good. Oh, Diane, thank you very much.
But you can make your own ant farm, or as they call it, an ant nest. What you do is take this is a plastic jar, and I just bought it at a variety store.
Okay.
And placed inside of it a potato chip can. What you want to do is fill the center of it so that you can put the ants around it, and that forces them to build their tunnels on the outside. So this jar goes, or this box goes in there, and then you go out for the adventure, and that is to find the anthill. But what you got to remember is you only get ants from that one colony. They don't mix with another. In fact,
maybe
we
that's
put
what
one
I
in
did.
here from my colonies this morning. It was disastrous.
Oh,
It's
no,
been
we don't
buried.
know about
A
that.
little
Yes.
ant burial after the show.
That's right. So you get the same one. You want to get the queen as well. And so
How do you
took
recognize the queen?
Well, it's about twice as big, and often she'll have wings because she's the one that lays the larvae, which makes the ants continue to, have ants. So
And she usually has a makeup and a hair artist with her
That's
also.
right.
Very easy. Easy to
it's
spot.
really easy. Okay, the lid. You need to make holes in the lid. So I took an ice pick and warmed it, or you can take a little plastic drill and drill that. Real small holes in the top of the lid. You can see right here, so that the ants, of course, can breathe.
Okay.
Now, are you ready to see the
Yes,
fun inside?
please.
You you go out to the ant farm and you dig it and put the dirt into it. And see here, we have the barn. I put a barn in and also a little sponge so that you can put water in that.
Well, that gives them
And-
something to drink.
And the tree, and they're burying them. Can you believe that? They're burying all of that stuff down the
Oh,
side
there's a
of
bit of
there.
sponge all buried, I see.
Yeah, it's amazing. And the thing about it is you can sit there and watch them and watch them and watch them. Now, to make them...
Can they crawl out here?
No, they won't crawl. You're okay.
Well,
Are you guys hungry?
Yes!
When I go rafting, I usually bring along my trusty snack in a thermos. This morning at breakfast, I took hot dogs, tied denofloss around them, cooked them with a chili, put them into the thermos so our snack would be really hot. Take your bun out. Take a piece of the denofloss that's tied around the hot dog, bring that right up into the bun. I'll take a little bit of chili, put that on top of it. And if you can add a little bit of cheese while I put the chili on here, we'll have a great snack right here on the river. I forgot my wading boots. How are you, Nancy?
Fine.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So how was your trip down the Grand Tetons?
Just beautiful, just wonderful.
What's your favorite part?
Just enthused about all of it.
Just look at the sky now. Blue and pretty.
Yeah,
After last night.
and now the Tetons are
Aren't they
revealed
gorgeous?
again.
I've got the neatest dinosaurs over here. We've taken snowballs, and you can just buy those in the stores. These are like Hostess snowballs. And you take and put little candy corns on the back of them. This is the Stegosaurus. Then for the eyes, I took gumdrops and put a little toothpick, a full-size toothpick in there. And these are little peanuts, but you can also use gumdrops.
Gosh,
So
a
I made
Jurassic
little-
snack.
That's right. It's right at home. Now, for the cake, I took the cake and I made a bundt cake. And you can see this is the round cake here. Turn it upside down, put a cup in the middle of it, and I have dry ice in there. If you ever use dry ice, you want to make sure you use a glove so you can see the dry ice in here.
Yeah, 'cause
I've lit the candles. We're all ready for a volcano. Are you ready for the volcano?
let's have a volcano.
Whenever you put hot water in the dry ice, we've
Oh,
got
look at that.
a real live volcano here. Isn't that great?
Oh, that's neat.